Hello, my name is Gilda Mufo. Welcome to another new live broadcast on Humble Voice. It's one of the humble voices of the TA. I'm very glad to be here this morning to shoot this video and to bring more light on the realities of TBC. It's a great privilege for me to have this honor to shoot this video this morning. So everybody that will be joining me soon, shout out to you, and yourself comfortably seated for the TBC community is growing day in and day out. Okay, so the first interesting thing that I want us to talk about this morning is just one post that I saw this week in the blog, and of which great interest, and I wanted to share it with you this morning. Now, that being said, I give a lot of shout out to all other members of the community, all other voices of TBC that are trying as much as possible to share this gospel of the crypto world, of which TBC will not be compared to any other cryptocurrency around the world. It's really of great interest for us to have such an opportunity. Now, we okay, before we went off, we had a slight problem there, and we have come back. As I was trying to say, the topic on which we are really going to really talk about like a pro. What do I mean by running your business like a pro? Running your business like a pro means that what you need to be the one to run your business. TBC admin has set a time without number that we are the one to take charge of uh what our business is. So I'm going to share my screen and carry you to a blog that has really interested me this morning, and I wish that all of us should have an insight of this blog and really because it's really as members of the TBC community in particular and in large. Now, as I'm taking you to this video that I'm talking about, uh, you're catching my screen. So this is the video I'm talking of. This video is important for me. The topic this morning is it really speak for itself, and this video is all about is TBC by the numbers like a business pro. TBC by the numbers like a business pro. What is this? We're going to read a little bit this blog, and we're going to see what I mean is TBC. We are already in the era of cash flow. Such increases to our doing. These are all admin has still regrouped. You quite remember in my last video of yesterday, I told you that what admin said that he what the book smart, but for the street smart, you need to see the people that are already earning from $500 to $1,000 in the community. The lead are already leading very big live broadcasts. You learn from there to from there you'll be able to understand the to work. So I think this post, this we need to really take time, study it, get a good understanding of what is all about. Now, admin start this post. He starts by saying, random casual effort never lead to success in every. You have the world's best opportunity in your hands and right at the Goldilocks zone. Timing wise, we are not too small or too big as of now, and large fortune of cash flow can be earned in TBC within the next year. Reading this first statement, we are touching the goal era or the goal zone of TBC. Now, if you have not started any money, it's not a big problem. As admin is saying with this sentence, what you need to do, you need to keep on and you need to the mission and the realities, and in making big money as the leaders that are there. Don't forget that the leaders that are there, they have been there for a very long time, and they have known certain things that you have not yet get yourself to. So you need to so get yourself acquainted to these things in order to be and benefit from this very interesting program. Be a serious member of TBC like you could do. In that word, you should run this TBC business on and do it like a pro, meaning that what you should run this business like any other person and do it in a way that will permit you to really be seated and what you need to benefit from this business. So the reality of this business is all left and the ones to really benefit from this business. Now we continue. It goes further. They say it goes further and it says, after you have reached out to the closest people in your life to share the Kringle Cash gift, it is time that the connection loaded with numbers. We will have friends, we have family members, we have a number of people that we are dealing with. So what I'm trying to tell you here with this sentence is that what if you have enrolled every family member you have into TBC, the next thing you should do with TBC should be to do what? Should be to go to your close connections, go to your contact numbers, go to your YouTube friends, and then search for a good number. And that is what admin is going on. Facebook friends do you have? Here is an event. How many Facebook friends book into connection around the world? Meaning, guys, multiplying effect. Meaning that what you have Facebook friend, you enroll a Facebook friend, they will enroll their own Facebook friends, and their own Facebook friends will enroll their own Facebook friends, Facebook friends. Guys, this is a very big multiplying effect. So we need not to really put our effort on organizing only ourselves. For extra and extra mile there in the social media, grow new people. Forget the mission statement. Have 1 billion the TBC will attain its maximum price. And guys, this is what this post is trying to tell us. And if we want to read further, it goes further to tell people have 1,000 or more 1,000 or more Facebook friends, and that is a good link to give away our space. If you take a systematic approach to share the Kringle can predict how long it would take you to all of them with at least an icebreaker. The icebreaker post and realities on the icebreaker post. Guys, it's really something enormous, and it's really something interesting. I've used it and I'm using it, and it's making me to have a lot of and in the months coming I would do for them, for not only do the sales but also make them grow in number. Now they go further to tell you this. I have found that tips, images that you can use in starting to connect with people, in starting to talk to people. People will say if you are talking to somebody that you don't know and then just start talking to him about money, he will not trust you. He will not believe in you. So how do we go about it? We do at least 50 Jeeps. It means that every Gives to people at least 50, and it is perfect number, meaning that what the perfect number of icebreakers. So if you have exactly this book, friends, it will only take you 20 days to approach and make the mistake of follow the advice relationship sending an icebreaker, or worse yet, make the mistake of posting TBC over Facebook hoping to get a real activity. Random Facebook posts about TBC do more TBC committee will wake up. I told you that this blog is really something very. It is really telling us what we should do, and we know the greatest number of people in any social media is in Facebook. There are more than 2 billion, and this is what admin is telling us to do. That is random posting of TBC, meaning that what we should be very mindful of posts that we do on we should take our time and do all the posts that are sellable, do all the posts that will permit people to understand that we put in something very interesting. You should make TBC to be very wordful. Give digits to it. Anything that you throw along or anything that so we need to really cherish this TBC, be posting or doing random postings everywhere. Just further to say this, once you get a response to your icebreaker, you can follow this update script on how to share the Kruger Cash gift. That is, there is a script, and that script the script is in the blog. Just type in the search area of it. It's marvelous. I've been using it and I'm really good number of people. The script works if you follow it correctly, and you will see how all over the world. I'm using it and I'm signing. Then goes further to give more details on this in this area. Now we are starting to form a list of numbers to track and report daily. We are starting to form a list of numbers to report daily, meaning that what your 50 people that you've given them gifts communicating to track them, and to track them you need to follow these 10 line principles in order for them to enter the community and follow this way of doing. That is what is, you will not fail. You will produce even more $1,000 a day, and these are the do's that you to better your cash flow as far as the first thing you need to do is icebreaker sent. Icebreaker invitation to receive the gift, passing along your the gift, and then partner. If you have at least 2 whole TBC coin, let me know how you after you reach out to them. Says USD earn in partnership transaction and you lead and USD earn from cash flow coaching and total income in USD. Do the first 5 steps. The other steps waiting you to earn. Is it not marvelous? If you touch the first 5, you invite the people, you and you try to partner with them, and then you lead them bring back office, and that is something that will permit you to earn and benefit from the realities. Now, sometimes they are really busy building their TBC from the above list of real results. Those numbers are very small. When it comes to cash flow, watch and track closely is the total income in USD on a daily basis. And if then attention should go to increase numbers on the first 5 categories of that list. And these first 5 categories I've told you all about. From year to year are the 5 things do every day in order to at least earn a minimum do ice breaking, invitation to receive the gift passing along your Kringer catch link, recruit the people that accept the if you have at least 2 TBC coin. This is all every day. And the last, lead connection. Leads that have engaged them, you need to make them to and see that they have all the for you to bring money to your cash flow into your pocket. You will earn by selling your Kringer card. You will earn by doing partnership transaction. You will earn by leading them, and you will earn by coaching them, and you have a total income that will permit you not to be at the level of zero income in TBC. Now, with the remaining aspect of this article, and Min goes further to tell you this, to tell us this: when income, when it comes, the number to watch and track closely is the total income in USD, and if that number is zero most days, then attention should go to increase numbers of the first 5 categories of that list. A consistent and systematic effort a consistent and daily income. Cash flow is in your hands. Meaning that, guys, to are all the people that are determining it. So, you, if you're not making money in TBC daily, if you're not being able to send gifts to people daily, meaning that you are refusing categorically not to make money in TBC. And it goes thus to say, the question will is directions and focus your activities on things that do pay. Guys, focus your activities on things that do pay. Do things that they will be worthful for you. Do things that will be rewarding, that will permit you to earn, and the people to earn are just the little 5 steps that we have made mention of above. And the admin come back to this very post, which is of very great magnitude. Mastering the art of invitation is the key to consistent cash flow in TBC. I've written this sentence in my mind. Mastering the art of invitation is the key to consistent cash flow in TBC. Mastering the art of invitation is the key to consistent cash flow in TBC. Meaning that for you cash flow in TBC, you need to of invitation. You need to be able to invite people. You need to be able to send people blog, get them registered, and get them beyond life. Now, Amin goes further to tell us this: accountability is another key principle of success in any life. Far too often, people use business to hold others accountable while at the same time allowing everyone else off the hook when it comes to being accountable. This is backward. How can you hold others accountable when you won't even bother holding yourself accountable? Hold yourself accountable. Track your numbers like a business pro. I each of you that are serious about earning consistent cash flow, that you hire a coach cash flow coach to also report the numbers in the above list to them as a second layer of accountability, especially coach to help you press forward out of your comfort zone. Professional fitness trainers and coach have a proof track record to get work out harder and not prove it. So guys, if you're not having follow this is to do what? They are the ones to make the game. They are the ones to make a game changing in your cash flow area. So this blog post has been of very violence, and I thought it wise that I should share it with us this the blog and see a very invested on the blog, and this morning I just said that and really make it relevant. TBC bring realities of TBC to each and everyone. Interesting. So I wish to share it with us, and we'll try to get what it is all about, and we'll try to share it to ourselves, and we'll try to talk about it, and you will see that the realities of TBC are really a very long way, and present want to win life. There is no win the game of life by being in TBC. Life pro, you need to follow. It is awesome. It tells it all. It makes you to know that the realities of in TBC, nobody will be accounting money because what you are do your the video is we'll try the next time, and he's trying this and trying to make it interesting. Can listen this alone reality to put through, and they are really just what is that I believe that we are about to come. He has been your host, Mufo Gildas. It was really a great privilege being with you. And this evening, I will still be talking on this very blog post, but I will be talking in the French language, and I will try also to help the French community to understand one or two things as far as this is concerned, because it's really important that each and every one of us really understand this article of the admin, which is very interesting and which will permit us to make a lot of money in TBC and not fulfill the vision and the mission of which TBC was created. He has been your host, one of the voices of TBC, Gildas Mufo. Thank you to have been with me and catch you next. Bye bye.